I'm Hoppy Ferret, and I'm here to review a beer I bought in a glass that I definitely didn't. And like Cristiano Ronaldo in Manchester United, I'm back. It's December, so I'm using this as an excuse to drink 25 wonderful beers every day. Yes, my little beer advent calendar that I have, I've done since 2020, so this will be the 5th year. How time flies, and there's a very exciting beer that I'm going to have on Christmas, but all will be revealed. But for now, we're going to be talking about Spruce Pale Ale. It's brewed by Adnams, available in M&S for £2.50. I enjoy Adnams. They do Ghost Ship, of course. Broadside, is that one of their beers? That needs a little bit of a clean. Yeah, a nice little kind of traditional-ish brewery. They do the very nice kind of traditional. Can I leave that? No, I'll have to adjust that for another video. Whatever. They do nice traditional kind of British beers. They're up there with like St. Austell and breweries like that, where I don't know how to classify them. They're just one of those breweries. Let me know if you know what I'm trying to say. But not as this beer isn't entirely traditional, because it's brewed with spruce tips and juniper as well, is in the ingredients. So expecting a very Christmassy beer, sort of like I'm expecting to taste like drinking a Christmas tree. But before we get into the taste and the aroma, the colour, it's a nice kind of orange. It's appearing a lot lighter than in what it seems in the camera, but yeah, nice kind of darkish yellow. Nice little head. It's kind of stayed. It was a little bit fluffier earlier, but it's staying. A little bit of carbonation. And to be honest, it just smells like a pale ale. Very lemony. And the spruce is very not sprucey. It's quite subtle, but it's definitely there, and it kind of sits alongside like a candied orange aroma, which works really well with the zestiness of the lemon. Zesty and refreshing, yes. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers to the first of 25. Oh, that's good. I was never going to say it was a bad beer, am I? The spruce just really doesn't jump out. I get a lot more of the malt. The malt's nice and sweet. A little bit of biscuitness to it. And like brioche is the word I'm looking for. Works really nicely with that lemon. It's kind of that really nice flavour interaction that you get with a lager. It's got a nice crispness with it. The spruce, I suppose, does add a little bit to that lightness. You know, it's not like a punchy flavour of bitter hops. It's going to be a lot sweeter, a lot more delicate, a lot more kind of grassy, like as I said, like drinking a Christmas tree. But you definitely get it more on the aroma. But it's light, it's refreshing, it's crisp. The sweetness is really well done. And if you gave this to me, I wouldn't be saying, oh, this has got spruce tips in it. And maybe some of the sweetness coming through might be the juniper. I don't really know what juniper. I assume it's sweet. It's a fruit. It's a berry, right? Juniper berries. And there is a berryness to it. But yeah, as far as sort of Christmas beers go, it's nice to see a pale pale version now and then. I think it's so easy to do even an amber. I mean, this isn't the lightest, but even doing an amber ale or like a porter or a stout, like those are kind of the classic Christmas Christmas beers, I suppose. Nice little artwork as well, very festive. Yeah, I'm not sure what more to say. It's 4.8%. Can't remember if I said that. 440 millilitres, £2.50. But it's, yeah. So, it's light, it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's sweet and brioche and zesty. I said zesty, I think. And yeah, a nice bit of kind of candied orange to go along. I can kind of get like it's kind of like a warming that I'm getting on the breath as well. Not quite cinnamon, it's probably coming from the malt, but it's a lovely beer. It's not Wowzers Trousers, it's not knocking my socks off, blowing my socks off, whatever it is. But if you handed me another one of these, I probably wouldn't sigh, but then probably not the best one, litmus test there. So as a rating, in suspense, I think I'm Davina McCall. This beer is cool. Not quite Davina, I don't know what I mean by that. 6 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. I think it's fair. Great beer to start the Advent calendar off on. Nice little Christmassy one there. Of course, thank you to the most wonderful Mrs. Hoppy Ferret for doing the Advent calendar for me. I pick the beers, and she wonderfully picks which beer I have on what day. So I know the beer. I know what beers, but I don't know in what order. So I'm excited to see for door number 2, all the way up until door number 25. Cheers.